Next up on the 2025 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Hawken Hawks girls soccer team. We've got head coach Adam Sievers along with three players. Coach, why don't you start out? Just give us a quick preview. What can we expect out of the Hawks this season?
Yeah, thanks for having us. Myself, the assistant coaches, and the team are really excited for this season. We have a really great group of girls who all like coming to practice, who all get excited for games, who all are there to support each other, which makes this season really exciting. We have a young team. We're replacing a lot of starters from last year, but I'm hoping and our goal is to improve on our record from last year.
You bring back a couple of all conference performers. How much does that help just having a young team to have some players that they can look up to?
Oh my gosh, it's everything. It's awesome. I mean, we have three players right here, three senior captains that are great leaders, great mentors for our younger players. They've been taking girls, before and after practice and showing them the ropes, showing them how to do drills, how to do warm ups. That's really key for our program going forward.
Absolutely. I was going to ask about the leadership that's been shown already in practice. You answered that for me. So, all right, coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the girls. Let's start with Sophia. Sophia, for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
My name's Sophia. I'm a senior, and then my position is I'm a winger, so I'll play up top.
Okay. So coming in this year, obviously it looks a little bit different, but what have you seen out of the team so far that gives you the indication that you're going to have some success this season?
I've seen, like Coach said, we're a young team, but I've seen a lot more aggression, especially in our scrimmages. We have a lot of young players, old players, who are definitely getting attacking to the ball and putting a lot more effort and a lot more aggression into their style of play.
What kind of work did you put in the off season that helped you come into this year a little bit better and more conditioned?
Yeah, mostly. I also play basketball, so I mostly get touches at home. I don't have a lot of easy access to goals besides at school, but just getting touches at home, watching film, watching teams play on TV, all of that.
What's different about the team's attacking style this season?
I think, like I said, with how we've practiced, I think a lot more aggressive. We've gotten a lot of good overlaps, give and goes, a lot of connections within each other, trying to slowly bring up the ball forward. And I think it's going to be a lot better of an attacking season this year.
Obviously, you have to have communication with the midfield just to create those opportunities for scoring chances. How is that communication developing right now?
It's honestly, it's been really good so far. We have a very strong midfield. A lot of them are young players that did play some JV last year, but they've really stepped up in practice. And we have some freshmen, some sophomores, juniors who are stepping in and not being afraid to give each other a little heads up and a little confidence boost, some helpful feedback here and there, but we have a lot of good strength in being able to say, hey, you can maybe do this to be better, or hey, great job, keep doing what you're doing.
What's been the biggest change in the team's ability to break down defenses?
I think we've been able to capitalize on overlapping runs and using the wings we have because we like to have width and using that width to benefit us and widen the field and help the people in the midfield bring the ball up and then just create runs to distract and confuse the defense.
Last one for you is just give me a breakout player, someone on the team that through their preseason work, you're confident they're going to have a big season, and then tell us why.
Um, there's a lot, but I think I want to shout out one of our incoming freshmen, Isla. She plays in the midfield at defensive mid and occasionally in our center back position, and she's been one of the most aggressive players I've seen on the team so far. She's always running at to the ball to head it, corner kicks, free kicks, whatever it is. She's always the first one there.
Outstanding. All right. Well, good luck to you this season. Let's go over to Molly. Molly, for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
My name's Molly. I'm a senior and I'm a goalkeeper.
All right, Molly, coming in senior year, you've got a lot on your plate. You're going to graduate in 8, 9 months. You got to be excited about that. But at the same time, every time you step on the field, you get closer to the end of your high school career. How are you managing those dueling emotions where you're excited to be a senior, but sad that your soccer career is going to be ending soon?
I'm just trying to make the most of every moment. Like as a team, we try to approach each practice like positivity and like supporting each other. So it's just like a fun environment to be in. And it is going to be sad when it's over, but like trying to enjoy it as much as we can while we still have time.
What's the biggest improvement you've made in your shot stopping since last season?
Specifically, I've been working on knowing when to come off my line and when to like stay back more instead of being like caught in the middle.
How different does the defense look this year?
It's a pretty different style than we played last year, but we're trying out some like different techniques and a bunch of things just because we have like such a young team. We have all these new players coming in, all these different strategies. Everyone's just like sharing what they know and trying to like figure out what works best.
What's the biggest challenge that you've had to overcome as a goalkeeper so far this year?
So far this year, I started playing for a new club team, so that was a challenging adjustment for me. But I think I learned some pretty helpful things that I can bring into this team and like this season to help me move forward as a better athlete.
What do you think the hardest part about playing goalkeeper is, and how are you kind of managing that?
The hardest part for me is definitely the mental aspect, just like overthinking and like overcomplicating it. And just, I've been trying to remember just like muscle memory and like knowing what to do more of a reaction base than like thinking too long and being late for the shot or anything.
Communication in soccer is essential, especially in that back third. What are you doing to make sure that communication is at its peak?
Yeah, so I'm definitely known for communicating, maybe over communicating a little bit, but I really try to approach, especially this team, with just like positivity and constructive criticism. Just like if we like move for, if we celebrate together. Like if we concede together. Just like making sure that like we're all on the same page, that like we're all having the same goal, and we're trying to like uplift people. And like if mistakes happen, mistakes happen. Like it's okay, just moving forward.
All right. And then you play a lot of great teams in the Chagrin division and in your non-conference schedule. So you're going to see a lot of great goal scorers, a lot of great teams. How do you get mentally ready for matches like that where you know you're going to be challenged by some great soccer players?
I was saying I like to remind myself that I'm just here to do my favorite thing with my favorite people and that it's all going to work out in the end.
Outstanding. And who's your breakout player and why?
I like to shout out Rosie Hardiker because she did phenomenal last year coming in as a freshman. I mean, sorry, as a sophomore, but she's been working really hard. She's been playing with Cobras in the off season. Her shots are amazing, and she is definitely going to be a very influential player up top.
Outstanding. Well, good luck to you this fall. Let's go to Mackenzie. Mackenzie, for the folks at home, introduce yourself. Name, grade, and position.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie. I'm going to be a senior and I play center back.
All right, so Mackenzie coming in, you were honorable mention all conference last year. What did that mean to you to be recognized by the coaches for the way you performed during the season?
Yeah, it was amazing. I feel like I've been putting a lot of effort on in the off season with playing club soccer, and it really feels great to get that kind of recognition, especially from how much time I've been putting in. So it was really appreciative.
What did you do to work on your skills and technique to win more one-on-one battles?
I in club I also play center back, so I've just been working on my first touch and being more confident on the ball with taking it and not feeling down on myself when I make a mistake and just getting back up if that happens.
How have you grown as a leader in organizing the defense during games?
I'm someone who is kind of shy when someone first meets me, so I'm kind of come a long way with talking and being comfortable with each of my teammates to be able to give them constructive feedback when needed. And I know that they won't take it personally if I say something that's like kind of in a mean tone, that they'll take it with a grain of salt and move on.
Nothing better than winning a ball in the defensive third and then creating it into a scoring opportunity. How do you guys work on fast break chances?
We're a team that likes to play through balls to our forwards because we have a lot of fast people up top, so they're able to run onto it and break down the defense. And we also have a lot of skill in the midfield, so those people have a triangle, the way our formation is, so they can work together doing give and goes and switching the ball to get the best of our opportunities.
Who's the class clown on the team?
Um, I'd probably say Caroline, who's my other center back next to me. She really makes everyone laugh, even when there's never a dull moment with her.
All right. And who's your breakout player this season and why?
I want to say Sofina. She's coming in as a freshman, and She plays club on the off season, and with our summer practices, she's really come out to work, and her shot's really great. She's really fast, and her foot skills are good. So I think she's gonna have a great season and have a lot of goals.
Outstanding. Well, good luck to you this fall. Coach, we'll throw it back to you. We talked a little bit about the offense, a little bit about the defense, but what has to happen for Hawken to be successful this year?
One, we need to stay healthy. We've already had a couple key injuries for us. We had two senior starters hurt themselves in the off season and are most likely out for the season. So we need to stay healthy. We need to take our fitness and our stretching and our hydration seriously. So that's the case. I also want us to hold the ball on the offensive end more. I think our defense is going to be really strong like it was last year. The hardest part for our team was scoring goals, and some of that comes from just keeping the ball on the offensive end, putting pressure on the defense.
All right, last one is just define success for your team this year.
Success for us is a team that kind of comes together, that supports each other, that has fun playing the game of soccer, and that competes hard whether we win or lose.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I appreciate you and the girls taking some time out of your day to preview the season, and I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.